Tony Poulos here at Mobile World Congress, and today I have with me Emma McGuigan, who is the Group Technology Officer for Communications, Media and Technology at Accenture. Emma, welcome. I understand that you recently published the 2017 Technology Vision. Could you tell me what was the theme of that particular paper?
So the theme of the Tech Vision this year was all about the amplification of you. And really what we talked about is about designing technology for people, for the individual, so that it's personalized, that it's effective, that it helps you be more productive and be smarter in how you communicate, how you live as an individual, how you work.
And of course, here at Mobile World Congress, we're seeing a lot of technology. Some of it is actually threatening to people. Would you like to comment on that?
I think technology can seem threatening, and here there's so many examples of how it's creeping into our lives, the smart cars, the way it connects into all sorts of devices, connected home, and then just the plethora of applications. And actually there's a whole fear that we have that the media likes to portray about it's taking away our jobs and transforming the way we communicate. So we never sleep, we're always on, and really I think it feels quite scary. And I think we have to turn that whole view around, and we have to look at the opportunity we have to change the way we work and live. And when you look then at how technology can enable education for young people who are living in remote parts of Africa, and through giving them hardened devices, they can learn to read, write, code and do maths within 2 years with no adult teacher support. That's what technology is about, and that is truly exciting.
We've also seen a lot of themes around artificial intelligence, augmented reality, etc. But how are those things actually going to help people?
I think the first of the trends we have is about AI being the new UI. And it's so exciting. Even today, you can communicate with most devices via speech because of the advances around natural language processing and the way that AI has taken a real step forward in terms of understanding not just the words you say, but the intonation and the language that you're using. And what that does is it democratizes access to technology, because the demographics who felt left behind because they couldn't understand how to use a keyboard, or it all seemed intimidating, or these really touchscreen devices which seemed like magic to, and therefore intimidating. If you can just speak as an elderly lady living on your own, as my neighbor does, into a small speaker, and you can provide it your shopping list that turns up at your door the next day, that is very liberating. It creates a whole new angle of independence. And when you apply that to the way connected healthcare, the connected home, suddenly you can control a whole load of things from a small device, and we have the ability to do that today. And over the next few years, AI is going to see such a liberation for everybody to have that level of connection. When you think what that applies not just to the individual in their home, but how that allows businesses to really transform the way they're operating, the opportunity is huge and very exciting.
It's fantastic. We're heading off on that journey. Thank you for sharing it with us.